Boys, welcome to the side of the Chinese server, as I just gonna be keeping away in about for this one in around here. So as you can see, some kind of a username, fully ping 2. It's absolutely gonna be trying to make something even definitely crazy about for this inside of a Chinese server. But when it does likely about for this saying for these words, it's absolutely good. Now this server is only for Chinese, and probably today it's time to drift for some world record. So the plan is going to be drifting almost over 60,000 points around for the drift points. Let's turn on the lights and wait for 20 seconds and about for this one. Currently I got $17 million in cash, and that is how I just literally making around for riches as possible. I'm feeling extremely rich as well, so almost into $20 million in cash. Now I'm probably trying to see about for this first. And first thing we need to do is we're going to be drifting all over to this place until the second gear, starting in 49,700 or 70 miles we have ever driven in about for this moment. So looks like I cannot believe I won't be able to drift around for this somewhere until third gear has been required. I should be able to get for out of control. But we're pretty something is ridiculously, I feel out of control of this car all the way down here, so looks like I should be able to go away for this way. So I need for a third gear, but I can't. So looks like I should be able to need for about for the third gear. So I'm probably pretty able to get for sure over 10,000. Now as we're gonna be trying to drift around in the third gear, so looks like we couldn't able to get for drift around here. Now back into the second gear, so always keep on that mind that wasn't gonna be very quick as well. So into the second gear, over 1,000. As you remember about for drifting selection about for this thing, so I'm not very sure this isn't gonna be going for very much going for stress. I have no stress in about the Chinese server transitional or simplified server and about for this one. Chinese simplified server is without for something kind of a bug like this one. So as we're gonna be trying to keep on saying about for this thing, I need to fully maximize the upgrade of the bat for this vehicle before I just reaching out for 10,000. Currently 23,000, and I'm just gonna be making sure. Let's just upgrade into our sports upgrades. And what about this car? It's a 147 miles per hour, which is I'm gonna be purchased here and being installed for a maximize of itself. Drift tires is standard. Now looks like I should be able to keep it original itself for this one. Now let's start in against for one itself. 34 trophies we got here. That as you can see around inside of a servers tab, I got 3,420 that I just start here. So looks like I just literally tried to do so, but literally I'm gonna be changing the tires, and we're gonna be doing some literally ridiculous. Now it's time to go around for a Nolo, and looks like in the second gear, this is a little bit very perfect about for this thing. Almost 190 miles per hour, but looks like this isn't gonna be going very fast as well. So I was trying to make a plan for a world record. Now since I'm probably changing to and for exactly how the race engine is gonna be installed, a rotary engine is possibly that I just probably use. Now I should be able to get around here, and I don't really think I made this car very powerful as under 200 miles per hour up to this vehicle. This is a drift car away, where there's about for 3 miles after it's gonna be starting all the way back down into 2 miles we have driven about here. 4 miles we got previously driven in about for this thing. So it looks like I won't be able to make a world record. So the fact is we need to reach many trophies as possible before that doesn't matter around for reaching many more trophies about for this thing. So I cannot believe this isn't going to be going to tell you something. So how about that hardcore is going to get moving around for the world record? GTR that said that in the chat filter. Now as we're going to be trying to despite seeing for like this one. And to that moment, I should have been able to get for around for over 10,000, 25,000. And 3 seconds to go, turning off the headlights. And finally, we made our 30,000 points. 45 like this one. Because we're absolutely done with this vehicle. I'm actually changing for the spoiler. It's just going to be staying original for like this cells. If we're going to be changing the spoiler to this thing, perhaps I couldn't able to change the tires or rims as well. So I should be able to stay stock. And that's the final. So looks like up next we're gonna be trying to use something like else. The all-wheel drive, I should be able to try to do so, because we're gonna be maximize the upgrade of 44. Let's just try to do that, and I'm not gonna be very sure that how reaching possibly that 100 miles per hour isn't gonna be going quietly, just greatly. So 3 hours to go. That is absolutely gonna be making for my achievement. Now starting at this one, 193 miles per hour. I should enable the reaching for this more times, because a vehicle is all-wheel drive, and probably let's just try to do a can block way. So let's just gonna be trying to customize this vehicle. Probably let's just gonna be going all the way into second gear, and third gear is absolutely pretty indeed for requirements. I cannot believe this isn't actually going to be going around for the world record. So this is, I wanted to get all the way to the world record immediately to try to do for making itself for not even worse. So gear 3 is even possible, but slightly even for going for a bad idea. Just the bad idea is just to keep it around for the same as, well, I'm probably not sure. We need to maximize the upgrades about for this vehicle. So I cannot believe this isn't actually going to be taking around for last 60 seconds to go. So it looks like I'm really on bad luck on wheels. So in the gear second, this isn't actually going to be going for a very low score. This isn't literally recommended to other kinds of vehicles, because I'm just literally started to get bad at drifting at all-wheel drive. All-wheel drive contains, this isn't going to be going for advanced drifting. This is for rally drifting as well. A dirt rally for this thing, but actually is going to be going for anyways. Last 25 seconds, failed for 10,000 points as well. I don't believe it. This isn't going to be actually what is going on. So looks like we're just going to be trying to get all the way back into second gear to third gear. I never probably sure that wasn't going to be making for very much sense. Ended up in for last 0 seconds, ended up in 12,000. Now probably the next time I should be able to upgrade it about for this vehicle, and I'm never able to be sure. And another one is the rear wheel drive. So let's just gonna be trying to make things a little bit once, but let's just customize for a John Juan show. Now let's just literally try to start immediately. So looks like our best points, that doesn't really even matter in amount for this thing. So looks like I'm gonna be ready for drifting over here for many more like these things. So wait for about 6 seconds, and then it's time to get ready for this time. So probably that doesn't gonna be making sure, and let's just gonna be drifting around nearby the apex. 4977 miles driven. So looks like this isn't gonna be very better as well. So I driven for this rear wheel drive even better for a long time. So I probably should be able to get for around for this over 5,000 seconds we got here. And looks like I just made a major accident at the back for this thing. So I cannot believe this isn't going to be going for about for a master of drifting like it so. So started to get bad luck at drifting as well. Now, we wanted to say a world record is going to be going to be about for 60,000 drift points as well. So, looks like I cannot believe I'm just gonna be drifting too short and extremely short at the back with this thing. So better yet is too short at the back with this thing. So all you have to do is gonna be drifting around for a long side. So it looks like we have most likely 21,000 ended up being here. So I should be able to make a world record. So the second gear is actually pretty perfect to do so, but unlikely. We just ever tried to set about most likely 2 gears, but probably started to get even more bad luck, even that you don't like of this video for pretty sure. I'm not very sure this isn't going to be going on. It looks like we ended up in about 41. I think we just absolutely ended up in 32,000 drift points as well. And the next one, it should be for a Toyota Supra, but I cannot using for the 184 miles per hour. Let's just try a Nissan Silvia S15, a pro man of the drifting sides of this thing. Before we get to the end of this video, I wanted to make sure to leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. So probably going for the world record for drifting and about for this thing is literally impossible to do. Let's just test all the drift cars. We possibly said it's a 170 mile per hour drift car. I think I just chose the wrong drift car as well, and I should be able to recommend it. I'll be using for a Toyota Supra drift car as well. So even though it's actually pretty slow, but using the third gear is possibly that we recommend it to use too. So even it's absolutely going to be a little bit for this thing. So I'm possibly that we ever try to Shure that head back into the second gear, but the Mustang is pretty better right there. So looks like I'm in 4980 miles driven, and I should have been able to get for around here much more times, and a little bit for something is going to be making more mistakes about for this thing. So the Mustang is better than actually for any of these drift cars, and because of the limited time is actually over for this thing. So for now, this isn't going to be going all the way for drift cars. Look like this. Last 39 seconds is probably going to be only one thing. So I just almost accidentally drifting around for other stuff in other worlds. Now I should be able to drift around 22,000, and I can't because I'm pretty something is going to be boring of this video, and I don't really think this isn't going to be making throughout for just about for this bad video. So in the third gear, I cannot believe this isn't going to be going about for this too late. So I cannot believe this is absolutely 30 seconds. Now finally we have ended up in almost 31 seconds at about for this video. Not into this video for sure. Let's just try the Toyota Supra Mark V Pro Edition. It looks like the exhaust pipe is going to be literally right over into the front of the top hood away for just about here. So if this isn't actually, this is going to be going away for this one. It's about rear wheel drives. About required for this one, not all-wheel drive is going to be to do so, but in the end of this video, probably. I will make sure this isn't going to be making such as a great idea. 49 and 82 miles driven, so looks like this is going to be for a better like this one. So this is got to be more better than I was expected for this one. Toyota Supra Mark V and the Ford Mustang, limited time only. So looks like after the limited has gone removed, after the season is over, and that I just bought from the season 4 or the season 5 as well. So I eventually hit it around here. So looks like I got for my best score, and I should be able to get for a world record almost 33,000 as well. So we're just gonna be trying to drift around outside of that track, and because drifting around grass isn't enough, so it looks like we just got over 23, and I just started to continue to bad luck at drifting as well. So that doesn't gonna be even making even more sense Now, I probably should be able to get for around here. So, unlikely, it's going to be going to even for a bad luck. And it's started to get a waste of luck as well. So, even though it looks like we just got even for a world record to do so, but most likely 15,000 drift points as well. So, it looks like we have 10 seconds on the clock. Now, we're just going to be turning all the way on back here. So, as we try to make for over itself for many points as possible, and this is why we just absolutely making for the boost performance of 75 trophies we got here, and the world record is 50,000 drift points as well. And that is all that we ever tried to say about for this thing, and that is the end of the video. If you like of this video or don't like for this some kind of due to bad luck situation, just possibly leave a like and subscribe and click the bell. Thanks for watching and about for this video, and the video or the game link is in description down below as well. Thanks for watching and for all your support. This is TurboConcept is going to be signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads and drift geeks all later.